wants to be right.
Let's talk about this next story, Ian. So fascinating. You know, I started at Meta at the same time that Yann did. So the dude spent 12 years. I left much faster. Probably got his bag of hundreds of millions of dollars from Meta as like the chief AI officer. And now, dun 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 dun, AI startup. He's gonna start his own thing. What drew you to this story, Ian?
So I think there's a shakeup in terms of AI team in AI, at Meta. So Alex Wang took over the leadership at the AI space for Meta, and Yann's leaving. What I'm really curious about is how much do you think he's going to be able to raise? At what valuation?
I think he's going to raise a lot of money in a snap of, you know, whatever, his hand.
Valuation-wise, let's do the valuation bet. How much do you think Yann's going to be able to raise at?
At least $1 billion.
At least $1 billion, yeah.
And the question though is like, is the hunger there for me? But like, what does he have left to prove? He did so well in his career. Like, is this just more like fun for him?
I have a slightly different opinion from you guys. I think he's going to be able to raise a lot of money at a really good firm. And I think he can always hire these hungry college dropouts and, you know, work with them. And I think the way I see him is on his Twitter and all that kind of stuff, Yann wants to be right. He hates being wrong. And he's been the other side of Sam Altman and all those LLM madness. He's been more like, hey, I think there's hallucination. He's more calm, you know, adult in the room. And I think he wants to be right because he's fighting over this petty stuff with, you know, all these LLM guys all the time. So I think he has the drive and he wants to prove himself that I was right, that LLM is such a bubble and hype, but there's the better way to do this LLM stuff. And he's got an experience of leading a big team here, so he can hire a bunch of hungry AI scientists who wants to be part of his team and prove themselves as well. Again, like 65 is not that old anymore. We're in the era that someone's not going to die in 40 or 50 years. That's the newsletter I wrote last week or this week, that we're in the era that everybody's going to live up to 120 and 150. I think you are all going to live more than 120 years. So it's just halfway through their life.
So, you know, God bless and good luck, Yann. We hope you get a great valuation and a great outcome here.